Lads and Ladettes. This is Dakota Griswold of GNGU, and it's finally happened. The Nintendo Direct that's been heavily rumored for the last few weeks has finally happened. And I'm very excited to bring this news to you guys as long as my personal opinions. So let's jump right into it. They opened the show up with the 10th anniversary release of The World Ends With You Final Remix. And I am very excited about this because I missed it on the Nintendo DS, but I actually got it on the Nintendo 3DS because it was backwards compatible. Now, I didn't dig too deep into this game, but with the first hour or two that I did play, I really enjoyed. And now that it's coming to the Nintendo Switch, I'm picking it up and I'm not putting it back down until I'm finished with the game. This really excites me. It's a very different action RPG to where you use something called pins and it gives you different attributes as far as attacking, and it's kind of a rhythm game as well. It's very interesting. So I can't wait to see that. It said it's going to be released this year. There is no disclosed date as of yet, but I'm excited. What about you guys? So right after that, they jumped right to Pokken Tournament that's getting some DLC. There's going to be 2 DLC characters, and it's called a Battle Pack. And in Wave 1, it's going to be called Aegislash with 2 support Pokemon. And those support Pokemon are going to be Rayquaza and Mimikyu. And I gotta tell you, Aegislash looks absolutely insane. And it looks very combo heavy, very offense heavy, and I don't even know what to say it looks like. It just looks like some sort of talisman. I don't follow Pokemon as much, but when I do, when it does get my attention, I pay attention a little bit, and I just, wow. I really don't even know what to say that much about Aegislash, except it looks pretty unique, and the fact that I might even be butchering the name. But, you know, a lot of these Pokemon names are pretty difficult to pronounce. Like, I'm hoping I'm saying Rayquaza and Mimikyu properly. But this is part of Battle Pack 1. And that's going to be released on January 31st. Now, you can buy both Battle Packs together, which is $15. And I think that's a little steep. But let's just go with it, guys. Maybe this is them experimenting on pricing and stuff like that with DLC, because Nintendo hasn't done a ton of it in the past, and I think it started with the Wii U, and now they're really experimenting to go further with it. So let's get on to the next Battle Pack. Now this is something exciting for me to announce, because this main fighter is Blastoise. Somebody I'm familiar with, because this is from when I was younger and I used to watch Pokemon. I can remember because that's Generation 1. And Blastoise comes with support characters Mew and Celebi, and I hope I'm saying that right. And that's being released March 23rd. And Blastoise, I'm hoping to be very powerful, very strong. You can't go wrong with water cannons coming out your back, guys. I just gotta say that. I'm really excited about this. So let's hope that when this releases on March 23rd, we had some time with Aegislash and we could dedicate all our time to getting better with Blastoise. And then after that, this is something I'm really excited to announce, that they gave us more coverage on Kirby Star Allies. And well, guys, it's coming out on March 16th. And I gotta say, it's looking much better than what it was on the last Nintendo Direct. It's looking much prettier. And I have always been a very big Kirby fan over the last few years, but the last 2 Kirby games have really resonated with me. And those games were Kirby Triple Deluxe and Planet Robobot, respectively. And I absolutely loved them. I finished both of them. Kirby Triple Deluxe was just so extra. It was like a traditional Kirby game, but he could suck up this fruit, and it would give him powers that he could. It was like this big cyclone whirlwind thing, and he could suck up almost everything on the screen, like trees and big blocks that you probably normally can't suck up. And then you move on to Planet Robobot, where it involved mechs. And I thought, this seems interesting. And then I played that game and did not put it down. Now, I own a Nintendo 3DS, and I absolutely love it, but it just really wasn't that comfortable in my hands, and very few games that I got a chance to finish on there. But Kirby Triple Deluxe and Kirby Robobot was 2 of those games that I did finish, and I really absolutely enjoyed. Now, Kirby Star Allies on the Nintendo Switch, which is absolutely the more comfortable system and the more definitive system, I'm very excited. You can get copy abilities that's kind of similar to the Nintendo 64 version, Crystal Shards, but you have to get it from a friend, and it's actually new abilities like a spider ability and new ice powers. It looks crazy. It looks absolutely crazy. But after that, they did let us know that there's a demo on the Nintendo 3DS eShop for Kirby Battle Royale available. And then right after saying that, they said on the Nintendo Switch, there is a demo for Dragon Quest Builders. Now, I went right over and I downloaded Dragon Quest Builders demo, but I have not got a chance to try it out yet. But I did not even bother with Kirby Battle Royale because due to the release of the Nintendo Switch, I did not go backwards. Now, I'm not getting rid of my Nintendo 3DS, but it is retired. Who knows, I might go back and pull it out of the woodwork, but I did absolutely love this announcement. Next up, we have Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition. Now, I gotta say, guys, as a Zelda fan, a big Zelda fan, I was kind of not too big on this. And this is only because this is a Musou style game in the style of the Dynasty Warriors series. I'm not really a fan of those games, which is also why I skipped out on Fire Emblem Warriors. I played a little bit of Fire Emblem Warriors because of a coworker. He had the game and I just was not feeling it. So I'm going to go ahead and skip out on this one. I played it on the Wii U a little bit and it was cool, but it just was not for me. And I'm just really hoping that this does sell well and gets the attention, and so maybe Nintendo can get even more of an idea of what people like. So this game does come out, and it also has two-player split screen, but it is to come out later this year. They did not disclose a date for this game. Next up, we have Mario Tennis Aces. Now, I absolutely love the Mario sports games. Now, Mario Tennis, I haven't played a lot of them, but what I have played, I actually enjoyed. I skipped out on Super Mario Tennis Ultra Smash for the Wii U because that was late in the life cycle of the Wii U, and just like me, like most people, gave up on the Wii U at that point, and it also didn't have a story mode, so it was just like a core, just base game, and I just didn't see any reason to really pick it up. But this one, it actually has a story mode with boss battles. It's a variety of stages, and it absolutely looks gorgeous. That's due to release this spring, and I can't wait to hear more about it. Now, here's something I'm really excited to see. Now, there's a demo out for this game on the PlayStation, and I did not realize that until recently. But Ys 8, Lacrimosa of Dana, is coming out for the Nintendo Switch. And this game, I honestly was kind of hoping that Xenoblade Chronicles 2 would play like, even though I knew it would play very similar to Xenoblade Chronicles 1, I'm really not a fan of auto attack. It just isn't for me. But I like a good action RPG, nice fast pace, and I just feel like, I like to feel like my button presses, I guess you could say, is getting paid off. And this game looks very heavy action, and I'm pretty sure that the music is going to be good. It's a great JRPG. I'm not usually that into JRPGs, but when it's this action-based and such a great art style, I'm going to get into this. Now, this game isn't really stated to come out. There's no month or any type of release date yet, but it's going to come out this year in 2018. Now, this excited me, and I'm pretty sure this excited many of you other guys. Super Mario Odyssey is getting an update. Let's not say DLC. Let's be careful here, because on the Nintendo Direct, they were very careful not to say DLC, because this is a free update, and Luigi really makes his first appearance in the game, and it's called Luigi's Balloon World. Basically, you can go to Luigi and enter a minigame where you can hide a balloon. You have 30 seconds to hide this balloon, and then someone else can take 30 seconds to find a balloon. Now, if you know every world and every map, all the nooks and crannies, where to basically go, and you can get to somewhere in that 30 seconds, who knows what that can do. You can up yourself in the rankings, and I really think that this is going to be an awesome speed run kind of tactic. And this comes out sometime in February, not a specific disclosed release date though. Now, my fighting game fans, my SNK fans, and the females, the heroines of SNK fighting games, they are getting a tag team fighting game for the Nintendo Switch. Now this game, it looks cool. They said it's a one-button fighting game. It should be pretty easy, I guess, kind of to play. You know, a little similar to Pokken Tournament. Easy to play, but hard to master kind of thing. And it's a tag team game, and it has supers and specials, and you can also customize the characters. So I think it's pretty good to see this kind of support coming from SNK, something brand new coming to the Nintendo Switch. I'm not sure if I'm going to pick this one up, but it's a maybe. It has my interest, so hopefully you guys are excited for it. Please let me know in the comment section down below. But right after they announced this game, they announced that Arcade Archives are releasing. They announced that Archives Art of Fighting 2 is available now on the Nintendo Switch. You know those $8 Neo Geo games that's been releasing? It's one of those games. And I'm a fan, but I'm not going to pick this one up. I need something more in depth. So, now, I played a little bit of Mario plus Rabbids. I didn't finish it because I'm not a big fan of strategy games, but I thought it was a pretty decent game. I thought it was pretty exciting. It was visually stunning. And one thing I can say is, in most strategy games, there's permadeaths, and I really am not a fan of permadeath, but there was no permadeath in this game, and it kept me playing a little longer than I would have normally used to. But I gotta say that Mario plus Rabbids is getting some more DLC, and guess who's gonna be there? Donkey Kong is making his appearance, and I saw that there was a Donkey Kong Rabbit, and why not throw Donkey Kong in there? So Donkey Kong is in the game, and he has a banana boomerang for a weapon, and they didn't really disclose what else is coming, but we just see that he's going to be in the game. I'm really hoping that there is some more story content, and I'm excited to see this. This actually might pull me back into the game, might get me to finish the game. So this actually is releasing sometime in the next coming months, and I'm excited to see this. Next up, we have Payday 2 coverage. It's officially being released on February 27th, and for me, I'm not that huge on Payday, given the fact that I don't really play as much co-op or online with people at all. But because this game, it really requires a lot of communication with people, and with Nintendo Online not really being up yet, or the app not being the absolute best, I don't know how this is going to work. Maybe everybody's going to call each other on their phones, maybe use Discord or something, but this game, it looks cool, but it's just not for me. But they also have some exclusive timed content. There's a character named Joy with an LED mask that can be altered. But in the trailer, her mask was colored in the art of the red and blue Joy-Cons, the neon red and blue Joy-Cons, which is, I guess, kind of hence the name Joy. But I guess she's just going to be different for other versions. But she's on there, and it's going to be kind of awesome. I'm just glad that Nintendo is going the mature route, and they are using they're getting exclusive content. We don't always see console exclusive content anymore, and I think that that's still an awesome feature. So once again, Payday 2 is officially being released, digital and physically, on February 27th. Next up was announcement of Faye, the EA published indie game that's being released on February 16th. It's a action-adventure platformer, Metroidvania kind of game, where you can learn the song of plants and animals to be able to do new things in it. And it's a really gorgeous kind of world. But I'm not sure if I really want to do this, because I'm not sure if I'm up for it. It seems fun and it seems beautiful, but I feel like after the first few hours, it might lose its luster for me. And I think this definitely an audience for this kind of game, but it's really not for me. But I really can appreciate what it looks like. It looked gorgeous, honestly. But right after that, they announced Celeste. Celeste is the platformer, the action platformer, that was also made by the same developers that made Skyfall Ascension. And this is being released on January 25th. It is going to be digital. It's an eShop game. And it's one of those really hard games, and I just don't have the patience for this. I honestly got to say. It probably will still raise my curiosity, and I might still want to play it, but who knows? There's also an easy mode that can actually help you through it, that can almost give you invincibility or even slow the game down for you. I'm not saying I'm going to go that far, but, you know, it's there for people who want to use it, you know. Next up, we got the re-release of Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze that was originally on the Wii U, and now we have it on the Nintendo Switch. And we have Funky Kong, who is pretty much easy mode, where the guy can double jump, he can use his surfboard, because now spikes can't hurt him. I really think that might be required for some people, with some children, I should say, who find the game a little too hard to get through, and they want to enjoy the game, but it wasn't in the easy mode. Now, I, for one, played Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze on the Wii U, and man, was it hard. I got off of maybe the first world, and I have no idea how I made it through. I'm still going to try this again because I am a Donkey Kong fan, and this is in the Donkey Kong Country world. Speaking of Donkey Kong Country, I kind of wish that game was somewhat bundled in, because I mean, this is going to be a full-price game again, and just adding Funky Kong to it, it doesn't seem like enough to merit a $60 price tag. Even though it's Donkey Kong, I really wish it would have added more, but for people like me who just absolutely love the Donkey Kong Country games, I'm still going to get it. Maybe not day one, but I'm still going to get this game. So, what do you guys think? Are you guys going to get Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze? Alright guys, I think we've been waiting for this long enough. Long enough. They said it's a mystery game. It was a question mark on the slide, and it slowly starts to zoom in on something familiar that I know you guys have seen before, and that's a bonfire. And what's that from? Dark Souls. Yes, Dark Souls Remastered is coming to Nintendo Switch for my hardcore players. Me, I don't think I have the patience to play Dark Souls. Not even on my Nintendo Switch. I don't want to throw and break my Nintendo Switch because I can get frustrated pretty easily. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie. I play games like Neo and Bloodborne that's a little bit more faster paced, and I just don't have the patience. These games are brilliantly crafted. These games are brilliantly awesome, but I just don't have the patience. I'm glad that there's an audience that wants to play this on the Nintendo Switch. Oh, I gotta say that this is also being released day and date on the PS4 and Xbox One as well. So I like to say that this is exciting, that there's a turn of the tides where we're getting games day and date as far as the other two versions on the Nintendo Switch. This is exciting. So, with that in mind, after the Nintendo Direct Mini has happened and all this news has been presented to you guys, what are you guys mostly excited about? Let me know in the comments below. Please like, subscribe if you haven't already. Share, spread the news of the channel. Help me grow as a channel. Follow me on Twitter, follow me on Instagram, and please consider donating to my Patreon for just $1 a month to help this channel stay self-sustained and help it grow even more. Thank you guys so much for listening and watching, and the Grizz is out.